Greetings, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Media Bites. This is Placone, your host. So the media has tried to make a connection between Edward Snowden and Aaron Alexis, the Navy Yard shooter. Because basically there's a new media policy now where you take somebody that you don't like and want to scapegoat, and somebody that committed a horrific crime, you play the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, and whoever wins gets to write an article. So what is it that they have in common? What's their connection? Their background check was conducted by the same company, a company called USIS, that is one of the largest federal contracted companies. They have over 2,300 investigators, and they have done over 2 million background checks. Edward Snowden and Aaron Alexis happen to be 2 of them. Do you know what a stretch of a connection that is? I mean, that's something you have in common with 2 million other people. Have you ever been walking down the street and been like, hey, don't you work for that same large corporation that I do that just kind of sees us as a number? Why, yes, I believe I do. I work in sales. Where do you work? I work in accounting. Wow, what a connection. I know, I felt it too. Who'd have thought? You know what, if you don't have plans this year, do you want to come to my house for the holidays? They would have more in common if they both happened to listen to third wave ska in high school. That'd be a stronger connection than this thing, especially considering the line of work they were both in. But Edward Snowden is not a friend of big media or big government. He's been a media scapegoat for a long time, drawing attention back to him, and then people have strong convictions one way or the other. Either they feel sympathy for him or they hate on him, one way or the other, but the government still kind of wants him. And this guy, of course, committed a horrific crime, so now all of a sudden you have an opportunity to bring Edward Snowden back into the media cycle again, and the media has done that regardless of how bogus a connection they just made. Although I gotta admit, I had a pretty strong connection with a person walking down the street. It turns out we both have eaten at McDonald's before in our lives.